and welcome to Looking Forward with our senior centers. I'm Angela Sinnott, the Assistant Director of the Duxbury Senior Center, and I'm so happy to be with you today, and I'm thankful to the local scene and their amazing staff for making this program available in our communities. This month, I'd like to share information about our travel programs that we're offering and to give you a sneak peek of other programs and maybe entice you to come and check out our Duxbury campus. We love to get out of town, and the weather is finally changing, which means it's day trip season. Our first trip of the season will be in May to Concord, Mass, to visit the Concord Museum and enjoy lunch at the Colonial Inn. We'll mark the 250th anniversary of the Revolution, when the shot heard round the world changed the course of history. We hope to go on a different day trip each month, so if you're interested in joining us, watch for updated trip information and register quickly as these trips fill up fast. We'll also take some quick trips. These are local trips on our own buses and are typically to destinations no more than 40 minutes away. We're planning to go to the beautiful and historic Arnold Arboretum for a guided bus ride through their 281-acre landscape to enjoy all the plantings that are blooming this spring. We'll also visit the Wakefield Estate in Milton for a bird-watching walk through their formal gardens. And as a part of our Art is for Everyone initiative, this spring we'll also be traveling to all 5 museums on the South Shore Visual Art Trail. We'll start with the Attleboro Art Museum in April and move on to the Fuller Craft Museum in May. You can register for any of these day trips online or by calling us. We're also continuing to travel internationally. Our group travel partner is Colette Vacations, and they plan every detail of the tour. The cost of the trip includes air transportation, hotel accommodations, all transfers between locations, and they even transport us back and forth to Logan Airport. They really take the hassle out of travel. In 2025, we have a trip to Ireland and a trip to the Christmas markets in Austria and Germany. The trip to Ireland leaves on October 12th of 2025, and they have planned a 10-day itinerary to travel from Dublin to Kilkenny to Waterford, Killarney, and Limerick. This tour ends with an overnight stay in a castle. The magical Christmas market trip leaves on December 8th of 2025, and you'll venture by train to Innsbruck and Salzburg to experience the 600-year-old holiday tradition of the Christmas market. If either of these destinations is on your bucket list and you'd like some more information, please get in touch. Now, if you'd like to feel like you're leaving town without ever leaving your chair, you might be interested in hearing from a high school student about her experience living in South Africa. Or maybe you'd like to join us for a virtual tour of Fenway Park, which will include drone footage of the famous ballpark. To elevate the experience, we'll be serving ballpark snacks and tasting non-alcoholic beer. There's too much going on to mention everything, but we pride ourselves in having a wide variety of programs. Our April newsletter is filled with so many programs and activities sure to engage, enrich, and entertain you. I encourage you to read it cover to cover so you don't miss a thing. This is probably a good time to point out that most of our programs require pre-registration so that we can be prepared to welcome you, and also so that we can notify you if there is a schedule change or cancellation. Registration can be done online, by phone, or in person. To learn all about what's happening at the Duxbury Senior Center, read our newsletter, stop in to see us, or visit our website at duxburyseniorcenter.org. The Duxbury Senior Center is a welcoming place for all, with programs and services to meet your needs and interests. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, I'm Holly McGelly, the Director of Elder Affairs for the town of Kingston. Welcome to Looking Forward for the month of April, and I'm here to tell you what we have going on at the Kingston Senior Center. On Tuesday, April 1st, we will be joined by representatives from the Plymouth County Mosquito Control Project. They'll be here to explain to us the services that they provide in our community. This includes the importance of protecting yourself from mosquito bites, choosing effective repellents, mosquito-borne diseases, and learning how to remove objects in and around your property that hold water, which is a collector of mosquitoes. We'll have an entomologist here to talk about ticks and the importance of staying safe around ticks now that the warm weather is on its way. That's Tuesday, April 1st at 10 a.m. On Friday, April 4th, our friend Nancy Franks will be joining us for Frankly Speaking Friday. This month, she'll be presenting America the Beautiful, which is a unique visit to Yellowstone, Yosemite, Zion, and Mount Rushmore. That's at 10 o'clock, and registration is required. On Tuesday, April 8th, we will have our monthly craft class. We'll be doing all kinds of Easter decorations and decorating Easter cookies. That's at 1 o'clock. On Wednesday, April 9th, also at 1 o'clock, our Kingston Public Library's archivist, Nick Kachulis, will be joining us. Nick comes over once a month, shares all kinds of historical facts and local history. And this month, he'll be presenting on historic Kingston writers. Beginning Tuesday, April 15th, we're offering a 4-week session in collaboration with Old Colony Elder Services called Memory Training. During the 4-week session, you will learn what memory is, how it works, how to reduce tip of tongue moments, how to reduce your memory burden, and improve your learning style and better memory habits. Again, this is a 4-week session. It will run consecutive Tuesdays from April 15th to May 6th. Registration is required for that program. A similar but different program that's new to the center in April is called Train Your Brain. This will be offered on the third Thursday of every month at 1 o'clock. Train Your Brain is a workout for your brain. So it's important to work out your body with healthy exercises. It's also important to exercise your brain. And during Train Your Brain, we'll be doing word games, brain teasers, word problems, and trivia quizzes that will strengthen your mental functions like long-term memory, working memory, executive functioning, multitasking, and processing speed. So this class is offered at no charge. It's sponsored by the Friends of the Kingston Council on Aging. So there's no cost to participants, but you do need to pre-register for them. Another important presentation we have coming up is from our friends over at the AARP of Massachusetts Speakers Bureau on protecting yourself from fraud and identity theft. We know that scams are always out there and the scammers are becoming more and more sophisticated. So this presentation will aim to help you learn strategies that are essential to safeguard your identity and your finances. That's on Monday, April 28th at 1 o'clock. Lastly, on April 29th, we'll be having a resident art class. We've held this here at the center a couple of times recently, and it's always very popular. You'll be creating a seascape, a large, use an 11 by 14 picture frame, and the instructor brings in seashells and all kinds of nautical pieces that you can use to create a large window frame with the resin art. It does take about 2 hours. It's $25, and you get to take that piece home with you. So we do have a limited number of spots for that, but if you call the senior center, we can get you registered, and you can have some fun making resin art on April 29th at 1 p.m. Our cafe continues to be open 4 days a week. Come over, join us for breakfast or lunch. We offer bingo every Thursday, and we have a whole host of exercise classes that you can find out more about either by calling the senior center or checking out our website, our webpage on the town website, which is kingstonma.gov. We hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Beth Hadfield, the Activities Coordinator at the Center for Active Living. Today I'm going to share with you all of our April programming. Well, not all of it, but a lot of our special events coming up this month. I'd like to start with State House updates with State Senator Dylan Fernandez. They will be Monday, April 7th at 10:30. After Senator Fernandez's first visit here, they realized that they would like to be here every month, and so we are planning that way. Again, it's Monday, April 7th with Senator Fernandez at 10:30. Bring your questions and concerns. We have another iPhone photography series with Amy Davies. Remember, it's all about taking pictures and editing them. Remember, you need to have an iPhone 12 or newer. This program is free. It is Monday, April 7th, 14th, and 28th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. All of the things I am describing, you must register for. Colette Tours is back to talk about Italy, which is our fall trip, and trips to Iceland for future trips. This event will be Monday, April 7th at 1 p.m. Cal Connections. It's our way of connecting with America's hometown staff. We'll be bringing in Plymouth's Assistant Town Manager, Silvio Geneo. That will be Wednesday, April 9th at 2 p.m. If you have specific questions for Silvio, please email them to me, Beth Hadfield. My email is bhadfield, HADFIELD, at plymouth-ma.gov. We're doing a downsizing workshop with Marianne Massesso from Coldwell Banker Realty on Thursday, April 10th at 11:15. If you're thinking about downsizing, if you're planning for the future, it doesn't have to be close to now. You definitely want to come in and hear what Marianne has to say. Braver Angels is back doing a debate on U.S. income equality. Our debates are now held at the Plymouth Public Library. This debate will be Friday, April 11th from 11:30 to 1:30. Next, we have Nancy Franks returning with a look back at amusement parks in Massachusetts. This event is sponsored by our Friends Group. It will be Friday, April 11th at 1:30. If you're missing Wonderland Park in Revere, White City Park from Shrewsbury, Paragon Park in Hull, you definitely want to join us and hear what Nancy has to say. Cheryl Botieri is back doing Live Well, Age Well, Die Well. It is a 4-part series that is going to begin in April and end in June. Each section of this series talks about different parts of life, such as Tuesday, April 15th. Session 1 is Are You Ready? The Gift of Preparedness for you and your loved ones. Do you have all your forms in order? Have you created a living will? Do you have a most? And if you're not sure what some of these things are, you're going to learn that day. Session 2 will be Tuesday, April 29th, Home Sweet Home. Where do you want to live as you age and as you die? Session 3, Tuesday, May 13th, is I did not think this would happen to me. Who will care for me? And session 4 is Tuesday, June 3rd, and it is Your Body, Your Legacy, What You Will Leave Behind. Each of these sessions need to be registered for independently. They are all from 6 to 7:30 p.m. All include dinner, a small dinner, but dinner nonetheless, and lots of amazing conversation. We forget that we can't leave everything to our children, our brothers and sisters, our nieces and nephews. We really need to give them some guidance as we're aging, and this is the perfect time to start. Ironically, it's also Wednesday, April 16th is also National Healthcare Decisions Day, which is the day that we should be filling out these forms. And it will come into play at our very first meeting on Tuesday, April 15th. Next program we have is Steady Steps, a fall prevention for a confident future. This program is brought to us by 2 physical therapy assistant students from the Plymouth campus of Quincy College. They are going to teach you some exercises to help you stay steady on your feet. This program is Wednesday, April 16th at 2:30. Pilgrim Pride is back, and we are showing a movie. The movie this month is going to be called Beginners. We are going to have a movie and popcorn Thursday, April 24th at 1 p.m. Next, we have watercolor painting with Loretta. Yes, Loretta is back, and she is inviting beginner and intermediate painters to join her to create a lavender fields painting. There are some supplies, so you will need to call the Cal and get your supply list at 508-830-4230. Loretta's watercolor class will be Friday, April 25th from 1 to 3:45 p.m. There is a fee of $25 for the class. Next up, we have music bingo with Alexis from Comfort Care. And every time Alexis is here, we have a lot of fun and do a lot of singing along. Her next music bingo will be Tuesday, April 29th at 2 p.m. Don't forget to sign up so we know how many people are coming. So, back by popular demand, our Golden Melodies Chorus and Silver Stepper dancers are returning for another performance. They will be singing and dancing the evening and afternoon away on Tuesday, April 22nd. They will be performing at 5 p.m. And Wednesday, April 23rd, they will be performing at 1:30 p.m. The show is approximately 2 hours long. Just plan your day accordingly. It also is school vacation, so parking should not be an issue. You can park at the Cal, and if there are no more spaces, you should be able to park over at the high school. And lastly, I'd like to talk about our partnership with BID Plymouth and our Lunch and Learn lecture series. Starting Wednesday, April 16th at 11:30, we're doing our first spring luncheon with Dr. Aaron Beck and Dr. Peter Georgikis. Pardon me if I said your name wrong, I apologize. These two leading specialists are going to talk about maintaining a healthy spine. As always, there are many more events and programs running at the Cal. We offer movies intermittently, as well as exercise, other art classes, and then fun social events, cards, discussion groups. So as always, please take a moment, and if you need to and don't already receive our newsletter, go to the Town of Plymouth website, go to Center for Active Living, and on the left-hand side of the page, you will find our newsletter. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon.